但是因为昨天比较紧，所以没有玩，待会儿可以玩一下。我先绑一块石头在我身边，看看能不能过关。
Spawning in the top right hand corner from Mr. Gaming, we have Ragnarok.
待会儿的这个波3打完，好吧？他们休息个大概5分钟左右，可以稍微玩一下。
We'll get there.
不是模拟器，不是。
This always happens when two people cast together for the first time. You know, it's just it's just what it is. It's just what it is. But no,
it's beautiful.
This is nice.
Beautiful chaos.
Yeah. I always thought the Cranky Ducklings kind of had a good vibe for me to cast with overall. So I thought that would kind of click. But I think it's right. Wait, is this the best of one? I'm sure we'll get that sorted out. I'm sure. He might fix it in 2 minutes, or he might fix it before that if he figures it out.
这一场 ZVZ 看一下 Ragnarok 会不会再打这种比较飘的这种一波啊？Dark 其实 ZVZ 的水平相对来说不是他最强的对抗，他的 ZVZ 也是那种喜欢打一波的。
We saw what happened last time. Ragnarok was on Ancient Cistern.
刚才跟 Sola 的比赛，估计 Dark 肯定是在看的。王纳洛克其实也一段时间没见了，他最近总的来说成绩不是特别的好。这个选手呢，实力呢的确还是有点实力的，但是不能说是顶级的选手，只能说是一线选手。这次的 GSL 他虽然进了16强啊，但是这个应该是24强16强，对，16强。他进了16强之后，但是他小组赛是输给了碧云，输给了小黑肉啊，0-2就直接出局了。所以说他虽然状态一般。7-0理培南，哎呀，线上这种小比赛不要当真，我再跟你们说一遍。小比赛真的不要当真，线上。我估计理培南也不是很想打这种小比赛，但是别人邀请了，他不打又不好。
We'll see if either one of these players avoids it. Typically, it does fall on one player to be very aggressive, but there are times where both players are just a little bit more chill. They respect each other and they calm down. They get into the Roach v Roach portion of the game, which we haven't really experienced yet tonight.
Yeah, we've seen Roaches, but mostly against the Zergling Banelings, right?
狗速快一点。
Yeah, I think you're right. I believe so. It would be nice. It's definitely a lot more stable way to get into a late game CBC.
他又开始了吗？爆狗不对，他这个狗是用来防守的，他不知道对面大可有没有爆狗。大可打得很聪明啊，他一小波狗正面去压制，给你一点压力之后，家里面还是正常的补农民。蟑螂塔也放了。
Yeah, exactly. It's so difficult to kind of get a bit of a lead in that scenario, or really kind of read as well, like who's ahead in the Roaches, who has a better positioning as well. It becomes a very different game. And
王纳卢克这把就是非常常规的一攻的蟑螂。
Range on the way from Ragnarok. Both players did make some Ling Bane, but for the most part, they're a little bit more.
看 Dark 吧。
Yeah, definitely. Those third base looking pretty clear.
Dark 2本很快。那这样的话，两边都是一个防守的开局的打法，防守的开局。只是说大克这个2本的时间，他可以直接2本好了之后直接跳飞龙。这个跳飞龙其实是一个不错的选择。你跳出来飞龙之后啊，相对来说就会变得比较主动一些，而且可以把场上的房子清一下，让对方没有任何的视野。
Not a lot that Dark is threatening here. I feel like the most dangerous thing would be Ragnarok running his Zerglings into those Banelings right now.
Yeah.
啊，这个大哥有点冲动。
But good target firing out of the roaches of Ragnarok. He does hold on, and as he defends, he is now going to be the aggressor. He has a decent roach count with his army. He has that backbone that he needs, and now it's going to be Dark defending.
大哥是感觉对手要打一波，所以说插了2根管子，家里面兵也没停，但让阿洛克并没有这么选择啊。大哥有点太小心了，打的有点。 2根管子待会儿应该会退掉。你如果这2根管子造好了，你还不来的话，应该会退掉，没有必要再放下去。这波一来一回啊，这 Ragnarok 农民就补起来了，因为刚才大克的这个虫卵都在出兵啊，并没有补农民。
Ragnarok does have the +1 ranged, and that is over any upgrades for Dark.
龙塔时间也慢了，啊，这龙塔时间太慢了。这把大哥不好打，攻防也落后一个身位，不好打这把。
Yeah, it happens a lot in the Korean ZVZ where they both kind of fake out attacks, just try to psych the opponent out.
强行进来看一眼，往上切应该能看到龙塔。看到龙塔，看到。这居然出刺蛇呀！你刺蛇下去之后，然后出个7、8个刺蛇就可以了。
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
别人出飞龙，你肯定得出点反控的东西。然后两攻 timing 一波，这就是软格纳洛克的这个打法。这2攻 timing 一波其实挺凶的。刺蛇也不能出多啊，因为你刺蛇出多了之后，你就待会儿遇到火蟑螂就很尴尬，你没有空间输出。他这个火砸下来，你就必须去拉阵型，阵型一拉，你刺蛇就没有输出的一个空间了。
Yeah, it's cool to see these upgrade differences as well. I feel like that is a big deal, because he went for a couple of Mutalisks, but also just the posturing from Ragnarok, right? I think Dark just was like, I gotta skip out.
2攻好了，要不要等这个一级防御嘛？
Yeah, it's really showing still throughout this game now that that little bit.
这波 A 过去已经很凶了。
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, definitely. We can see one Muta did go down earlier to those Hydras. We can see Ragnar's doing a good job at defending.
这攻防落差时间有点大，他等一防，2攻1防再出门。
As Dark is actually going to be maxing out first here on his Roach Ravager.
大可这边要变大量的火蟑螂啊！啊，反打，你凭什么反打？ 有火蟑螂没火蟑螂，怎么可能打得过这波刺蛇？哎，这刺蛇在干嘛？农民在被杀，他不管，他只要上了，他觉得现在攻防有优势，2攻1防对1攻，领先一个身位啊。但有火蟑螂这个东西就不好说了。 完全看火蟑螂砸火砸的怎么样。好，你看这刺蛇，你一躲，然后你就会发现刺蛇就没有输出。但 Ragnarok 停不下来，他只能打一波，他只能拼一场。哎，刺蛇被后面截了。哎，这他妈 Ragnarok 怎么他妈主动进包围圈啊？好，后面兵再包上来，但刺蛇损失很惨重。 飞龙可以回来了呀，飞龙。大哥挡住了。对，刺蛇给你换了，飞龙就可以回来了。 飞龙还没回来，他觉得能挡住，依靠主场作战了。其实飞龙真的该回来了，虽然是挡住，但是你这个飞龙回来就会追着别人打。不要小看这4、5条飞龙，很有用啊。
Managing to hold on then, yeah, those upgrades, like you said, that was a very big deal there.
Exactly, but now Dark has held. We can see Ragnarok. He's continuing to wipe out those Hydras.
在领先1攻1防的情况下都没打进去，那只能说朗洛克那一波打的有点急啊。把主动进入到包围圈，这个其实是很弱智的行为，他就太想决胜负了，在他的视角里面，觉得自己比对面要多1攻1防的情况下，随便 A 就能打赢。
Definitely. Meanwhile, we shouldn't really overlook these mutas either. It's only 2 mutas, but Dark has done a lot of economic damage over the course of this game. They've actually gotten a surprising amount of drone kills. As a result, Dark now has the economic.
再来，大哥先顶上去，但这个时间点，朗洛克有火蟑螂了，就要看双方砸火和躲火的这个实力了，拉阵型的实力。
Ragnarok doesn't have any creep either, so Dark may have opportunities to just kind of have small groups of roaches and stuff waddle on by into these expansions, but so far every hand on the defense for the time being, it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. And I know
压制的同时，3本出第4。大哥，这个阵型很差，这个位置不能打。有刺蛇的话，这阵型后面刺蛇站住你也不好打。就现在就双方只能通过一个砸火来消耗一下，但朗洛克的科技很快，3本已经1半多了。好，绕一波蟑螂，有蟑螂防守啊，这还不错。
Spinecrawler reinforces Dark. He does defend his 4th base, does deflect the army of Ragnarok, but at the same time, Ragnarok he wants to clean up some supply. He wants to throw away some roaches in favor of morphing in those lurkers.
Yep.
哎妈，这第一次出来的话，这局面大哥就不好挡了。
Dark opening the infestation shop right now as well, getting himself the Hydra Den, so he might also go into those.
好，双线。
Ooh, we can see the Biles will connect. They deny one of those lurkers from morphing in as well. Dark at least he does.
大哥，这波很关键，如果这一波打不进去，第一次就出来了。
There we go. That's a nice bit of drone harassment.
朗洛克被双线搞得很烦，非常的烦。大哥，这波是肯定要打的。两边各种在换家啊，两边。好，基地给你砸掉。可以，掉了2片矿。自己家里面续点蟑螂随便守，这样的话，朗洛克虽然有科技啊，不好打 GG 了，他直接 GG 了。如果只掉1片矿。
Spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the player taking a lead in this series, representing Dragon Kaizi Gaming, the South Korean Zerg. It is Dark.
His opponent fighting for Mystic. Mystic Gaming is the Red Zerg.
好，我们来看第2场，这个妈大克可以啊，大克啊。
So good.
能赢朗格纳洛克的 ZVZ 其实是蛮不容易的。朗格纳洛克的 ZVZ 其实是一个强项，他其他的对抗其实打的看起来没有那么有智力，但 ZVZ 很有智力打的。
Fine. So you can be
我还
biased.
发个邮件，妈了个
Every
鸡的！
being wants to say Alpha X. You know, it's Alpha X Ragnarok.
等我发个邮件。
Okay. This is very upsetting to me. All right, no, we're continuing onwards. We're continuing onwards. We got, look at that, a gas geyser being taken. Isn't that something, lights? Isn't that?
Oh,
Wonderful.
that's crazy.
Isn't that something spectacular? Yeah. All right, lovely.
a mystery.
什么年代还发邮件？哎，不是。发邮件是个好习惯，我只能说。知道格式吗？不是，为什么写邮件、发邮件一定要有格式的这种说法呢？为什么要有格式这种说法？那我就不明白了。
But the tenacity from Dark, despite being in a rough position, as you were saying, right? He was down in upgrades.
发邮件很正式
doing an amazing job. He's still stuck in there nonetheless. I think that's maybe one of the most terrifying features about Dark is just how much he's able to just.
这发邮件有什么很正式的？要很详，就很工整的这种格式这种说法吗？不，我发的就是一个下午录的一个游戏的一个视频啊，对不对？我只要妈的跟他说这游戏视频4个字，然后妈的把邮件发出去，然后微信上再跟他说一声我发了，我发你了，不就结束了吗？妈的需要那么正式吗？我还要描述一遍妈邮件内容呢？这个我录游戏的时候是什么情况，对不对？下午几点？妈几分钟，精确到秒。妈的，游戏中是不是很曲折离奇？妈的，再讲述一遍是吧？你妈是不是还要你妈把游戏就视频里面的这些就游戏的图文你妈的截下来，然后你妈发邮件的时候要图文并茂，妈发他个5000字。是不是这样子嘛
23 drones, he is amassing lings, and he is answering your prayers from earlier. He is looking to deny the third base of Ragnarok.
There we go. We all know it's the best plan in CVC. So we all do. And there they come. The Ling flood is happening. The Overlords are getting a bit of a scout on this, but the Baneling
这个直接退啊，直接退啊！退了，我就想他不退这个有点过了，然后最后1秒钟退的，这个应该是打不进去的。毒爆从也可以就毒爆也在变了，应该打不进去。大哥这样的话，你退3GD，那他就可以运营了。但是，怎么说呢？这个要继续压的话就不对了。就这个是没有必要继续压的，他还要压吗？不，别人有毒爆有狗，你妈的，你还要继续压是这个什么打法？强行靠操作呢？哎，操作是有点好啊。不是吧？这种都行吗？被你妈操作完爆！哎呦，毒爆又来了！哎呦，我真的人傻了，这被操作爆了呀！GG。